The place is Pismo Beach. It consists of a giant clam, a pier, and the world-famous Splash Cafe, and a wall. There's even a clam dressed up as a bunny. The inhumanity, I know, for the clam and the rabbit species. But the story is at the wall. I was a Kern County firefighter for 30 years. I retired in 2004, went to work in 1973, retired as a captain. I retired about 4 years earlier than I wanted to due to some injuries. I was on a vehicle accident. It took a long time to get the victims out of the car, and I ended up hurting my neck. I was sent to a neurosurgeon, and he did an MRI, and I had 4 ruptured discs in my neck and 3 in my lower back, so he told me I needed to find something else to do, that I shouldn't be a fireman anymore. And it was just out of the blue, didn't expect it. So that day was finished. My career was over with that day. So I kind of went through a little period of depression, a little unknown what my future. I had no idea what my future was gonna be, and I really didn't like being in Bakersfield at that time. So we found this little cracker box trailer house that we ended up purchasing, and it's only probably 400 yards from the sand. But I ended up in Pismo, and when I came over, I was still kind of lost. Didn't have very many friends over here. I knew a couple of people. Started hanging out down at the beach by this boardwalk, and there was a wall back there. Just there's a boardwalk, there's a beach, boardwalk, and then this little 3-foot wall. And I'd go down there by myself almost every morning. I'd just sit there and watch the waves for 30 or 40 minutes. And I kept seeing a couple guys behind me, sitting back there talking and laughing and having a good time. And one morning, one of the guys invited me over to their little group. I think there's 3 of them. And we talked for probably an hour. And the next day, went back down to my usual spot on the bench. And as soon as I sat down, one of them said, no, you're part of this group. Get over here, we want to talk. So I went over and started talking. And that was well over a year ago. And I've been down there almost every day, down to the wall almost every day since then.
Hey, Dale.
Welcome back.
Hey, Charles was pretty good.
Oh, they brought the duster thing. I love the duster things. They always fall down in front of the screen.
I never got the beat suit on.
Robert,
Just constant
you're
work.
supposed to be retired. I got your camera.
Tell it to my wife. I got a helmet cam.
You bought it?
No, my cousin got me a helmet. It's become a big part of my life. The group down there, we're all real close. Very diverse group. It's an amazingly diverse group, and funny. It's like a hour and a half, a 2-hour stand-up comedy routine some mornings with the characters down there. I absolutely love it.
Oh, there's a. That's good, huh?
Stalker.
Stalker. Do you know this woman?
The guy that invited me over with the long hair, Steven, he's a occupational therapist.
Now, what if a redneck bites me?
Yeah, really. What do you do then? You have to capture him and hold him for 90 days.
Can I bite him back?
Dave, who was at the wall, his main profession was a square dance caller for about 25 years, and one of the best in the nation.
I got a question for the group here. If I wanted to shoot a commercial for a political candidate running for supervisor, would you guys be in it?
Are you sure we would be a plus?
Lintel's my guy.
Bring it.
Because he likes little girls too.
The other fellow, Ron, who was probably the original wall member, is a musician. He can play, I don't know how many instruments.
Ron, when did they put the wall up? Remember? 5 years ago?
5 years ago?
5 years ago?
What's it say on the plaque? Oh, no, it was done before
That's the boardwalk.
Yeah, before the boardwalk was done.
Interesting group. I'm probably the least interesting one down there. Pardon?
Does marijuana do something for?
No, but it gets you loaded.
You
I'm sure you can find a doctor to say it
So
will.
hungry,
If
I
you
need
can't,
more
if you can't
My
drink,
doctor will say, yeah, that'll help anything.
I got a 215.
if you can't drink,
Yeah, they don't give you the pot for free. They give you the card for $125. Go spend $500 on an ounce of marijuana. Like, excuse me? Why would I do that?
What about the $5
Go get
copay?
4 fingers.
They'll let you grow it with that card.
you can buy a can of spray paint for $5.
Go flight.
I was always in a group. I was always on a team of some type. And a firefighter, you're with a crew. You rely on each other to do things. Other people rely on you, and there's a lot of that down there when we go in the water.
Oh, zip up.
I got some Velcro issues here. Yeah. I live for this shit.
Daddy Dave.
Yeah, there you go.
Getting hooked up in the...
Dale, if you weren't so muscular, it'd be easy to pull that zipper up.
Lay off those tortillas.
Yeah. Look at these babies, man.
Trying to get all that stuff in there. It's just, all that junk.
That helps.
Don't break anything.
And we have all the time in the world, you know. Some people, one guy down there called us trust fund babies. I thought we were all rich. It cracks me up, you know. Because none of us have any money, you know. There's something down there that's common with us. And it really is hard to put a finger on. It's, I think it's the idea of wanting to be with a group of like individuals, you know, where you like to be around people that have similar likes and dislikes, and we all like the ocean. Everybody down there loves to get in the water, and I think that's probably the thing that ties us all together. But then there's something else there, and I really can't put my finger on it, other than, you know, it's that feeling of community. We go down there all the time, and it is our little spot. Everybody in town kind of knows that, you know, oh, you're one of those wall guys. You hang out down at the wall. I don't think it's something to brag about.
Here comes the ocean and the waves down by the sea. Here comes the ocean and the waves. Where have they been? Lying here on the beach with you, it seems out of reach. It could just drive me crazy. You're such a lazy son, but you're the only one. I could stay here forever, but here comes the wave.
I often wonder where it's going to go. You know, I've thought about that before. You know, as we get older, we are getting, you know, this is an older group, but, you know, injuries and illnesses and things like that are going to start taking its toll. And I kind of wonder where this is going to go in 3 years and 5 years and 10 years. It's really going to be interesting. Walls are normally built for privacy or to keep people in or out of something. And this wall is a uniter. It's a gathering place. It's a very positive structure, not meant to keep anybody out, ideas or bodies. It's for uniting people, bringing people together to have a common idea or a common love of something, you know. I'm always kind of leery of pissing one of them off and then they start ignoring me or something, you know. I think, oh crap, now I gotta go start this thing over again, you know. I don't worry about it too much. But this thing came along, the wall came along at the right time in my life. It was a kind of a downtime, and I met these guys, and they kind of took me in, allowed me in, and I love it down there.